everybody, this is Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we are here at SeaWorld Orlando in beautiful Florida, and this is Explore Sesame Street Land. So if you want to know more about SeaWorld Orlando, make sure you check out our Explore SeaWorld Orlando video. This is just on the kids section. So this is located pretty much right behind the Orca display there. And we are here during the Seven Seas Festival, so you're going to see a lot of food stands and such. But Cedar Fair has Peanuts, Looney Tunes is with Six Flags. Well, the license that the SeaWorld parks have is Sesame Street. And I'll be honest with you, I think this is a much better license because kids and parents alike all know these characters. Ernie, Bert, Elmo, and Cookie Monster, Harry, all these. Now, we are near actually Sesame Place in Langhorne, and the one thing we love about it is it looks like Sesame Street. It very much is Sesame Street when you look at it here. And they got the repair bicycle shop there where Luis used to be. You have the Subway store, so you can go in there and get your merchandise. And when you head over here, first thing you hear is Cookie Monster singing "C is for Cookie," and we're hoping it's not a copyright song. We hate to be demonetized because of C is for Cookie, but so we're going all the way here to the back now. That looks like, pardon our bubbles, that's the way they say we got a repair shop. So it looks like they'll be putting in a ride with Abby Cadabby, or they're fixing a ride with Abby Cadabby, but it looks like it's going to be some kind of drop tower there. And when you come back here, this is the edge of it. So we're going to show you every attraction, and I gotta say, I'm kicking you off with a great one here, Slimey Sliders. So I am a huge fan of Slimey, not so much Oscar the Grouch, but I do like Slimey, and this is all Slimey all the time here. See him there coming out of an apple and coming out of pretty much both sides. There's like double the Slimeys, so that is a lot of fun. And when you come over here, we are in Florida, so you do have a stand there with all the giant stuffies and stuff. But the big thing here is Rubber Duckie Waterworks. And it is a hot day, so you got a lot of people, a lot of kids splashing and cooling down. And these are great attractions because they don't take up a lot of space, but they are utilized a lot. So looking here over at these stuffed animals with Grover and Elmo, it's the famous Duckie ride. So you buy 3 ducks for $10, and at the bottom of the duck, there is a number, and basically you add up those numbers, so you're learning math. Very Sesame Street of them, and whatever your math is, that's the prize you get. Hello. I don't know if I can win. Yeah. Very friendly here at SeaWorld. Can I just flip one quick? So I got 2, so I'm not in a great shape right now of actually getting a large prize. I'm actually at a huge disadvantage. So, but here you go, you got games there for the kids. Now, we're going back on the main street here because right here is the Rubber Duckie Waterworks. But when you come over here, I'm old. I'm gonna tell you I'm old. But I remember Sesame Street as a kid, and everything there wasn't the laundromat. It all centered around Mr. Hooper's store. And the fact that Mr. Hooper is still a character probably 30 years since his death is really heartwarming. They definitely have kept that whole thing together. There is a lot of people in the Rubber Duckie area, and we got to show you right there, right on the top there, Rubber Duckie Waterworks. But you know who Rubber Duckie's best friend is? It's Ernie, and he's there dancing and having fun. So Mr. Hooper's store is where you get rechargeable batteries. And we're going to come over to this side here. Now here, when you think about cities, you think about food trucks, right? So all their food stuff here is all food truck themed. So you got Sesame Sips, you got Yum Yum Num Nums, which I gotta see what's there. It looks like there's actually like a turkey melt. So that's pretty adult when you're talking about that kind of stuff. And there's plenty of seating, and there's grass play areas for kids too. Now, I said it once, I said it again, every single roller coaster at these parks is themed to Grover, and I am 100% for that. I think Grover is a underutilized character, and this one is Derby photos, so I'm assuming this is, oh, it's going people, and this is Super Grover's Box Derby race. So oh wow, this is beyond adorable. Every one of the trains are actually box derbies. So we got a great view of it right here. right above us here. But look at that. It's going to be coming right at us here. Check out every one of these cars. And in case you're like me, this is a coaster credit. You can actually ride this ride and get the coaster credits. So it counts as one. Doesn't count as a half, counts as one. So that is the kids roller coaster here at SeaWorld Orlando. So you know what, if you're going to have a drop tower and you have Cookie Monster, what's better than a Cookie Monster drop? And the best thing about it is, look at the top of that. You got a cookie jar and the cookies are tumbling down. What more can you ask for? So Rosita is one of the newer Muppets, and Harmony Hill is basically just a little play area. So if you want to grab some food, because you're near the food trucks and stuff, and you just want to let the kids burn off some steam, this is great. So, and over here we have Big Bird's Twirl and Whirl. And yet again, everything here is themed beautifully. I mean, if you look at the cookie drop there, you literally have Cookie Monster biting into the cookie. And here, you've got nests with Big Bird. And this is a typical, kids ride, but well themed all around. And we're going to head over here. Yeah, I mean, even look at the signs. The signs are well done. Like I said, I am very impressed with all the SeaWorld parks. There's not one SeaWorld park that I've actually been disappointed in. So over here, we actually do have a quiet room. So nowadays, quiet rooms are popping up at most of these parks here. Some kids, the noise and the stress of the day, they need to unwind. So you get a lot of these quiet rooms now, which are great to give a child a break from all the stimulus that they have. And of course, there's baby care center too. Now, as we walk through Rosita's Harmony Hills, we're gonna come up, very spongy, which makes sense because kids are jumping and falling everywhere. Oh, sorry. So you got face painting right here. And as you come over here, we're back on the road. So right there is Mr. Hooper's. And we all know this house. I think this was, and definitely question me if I'm wrong here, comments, but I believe that's Louise and Maria's house from Sesame Street. It looks just like it. And we come over here, Elmo's got a choo-choo train, people. So Elmo, let's just admit it, Elmo has become one of the most popular Muppets there is. So you know he's got to have a couple attractions here. And right here is a choo-choo train. It's a small track, but it's perfect for young kids. Now, as you walk over here, right next to Louise's house and Maria's house, there's a nest. And in that nest was, let's just be honest, it was a very big bird. So here is Big Bird's area right here. And you can get your picture taken there. They got different shows throughout the day. This is also probably a meet and greet for the characters. And then right here is their theater. So you have an indoor show too. But let's be honest, these are adorable. The sun will twinkle tomorrow for Abby instead of Annie. You got Les Monsterables instead of Les Miserables. And come out this way here. So this is a full show that you can go into. There's photos. You can get photos with the different characters. And they got all these unique movies. So you got Nest Side Story. You got the Music Monster, Pigeon on the Roof, Harry, My Fair Lady, Bats Instead of Cats, The Sod Couple, there's Slimey again, Fly By Birdie, Scrambleton, Hello Telly, and there you go. That is actually, I believe that's Rosita. There's Rosita and Abby Cadabby. So this is a great way for your kids to meet their favorite Sesame Street characters or adults. And it's here in the theater building, which is a great addition. I mean, it's also very air conditioned in here, so I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good for the characters, because you gotta remember, if you're hot, they're definitely hot because they're in full outfits here. Now, storefronts again, you got Cookie Monster just hanging there eating a cookie. You got a community vet center, which, let's be honest, very key for this kind of place. And there is one more major attraction here at Sesame Street Land, and this is just an adorable carousel. It's called the Sunny Day Carousel. And it's at the far end of the Sesame Land, and we got to show you this because this is a custom-built carousel, which is 100% Sesame Street themed. You got Elmo right in front there, Rosita, you got Cookie Monster, but look at all the horses. The horses are just very Jim Henson. You got Cookie Monster. Here's an underutilized Muppet right here, Telly. Telly does not get as much love as many of the other ones. Some more horses here. You got Ernie with the rubber ducky. You got Oscar the Grouch right here. And of course you also have Bert. And another great one, rounding out our characters, is Count. So this is Paul 125 Roller Coaster Challenge here, and we're at Sesame Street Land at SeaWorld Orlando. If you like what we do, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, and let us know what you like about what we do. Let you know what we got to do better. Sometimes, we're always looking to improve, but this is Paul 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we're going to end with you on Bert.